Hey guys, this is Jenny. This is our Slow Flow yoga class. And we just had our new moon in Scorpio yesterday, I believe. And it was a pretty powerful moon. So Scorpio is really deep, right? Scorpio goes super deep into the darkness, into those shadow aspects of ourselves, the stuff that we like to stuff away, that we pretend like it's not there so that we can function without having to look at our stuff, right? So this new moon was about the alignment of the sun, moon, and earth at this time shows us that only the shadow side of the moon. Shows us only the shadow side of the moon. In astronomy, the conjunction of the three celestial bodies is known as a syzygy. Which sounds very much like Scandinavian metal band, but translates roughly to yoked together. The definition is apt as the new moon provides the opportunity for us to braid energy and initiative together for the express purposes of moving forward. While full moons are about completion, endings, and fruition, this new moon is when we set course and scatter seeds. Just as the darkest earth is the richest soil, the darkness of the new moon allows us to dig into desire and till dreams. We cannot look at the light of the moon to guide us during this time, so we must instead look inward for illumination. The sign of the new moon imbues it with energy and serves to guide us in our observances. Its purest form, Scorpio energy, is about transformation, honoring what has passed, while resolutely working towards what might yet be. Scorpio is a powerful, powerful energy. So essentially, all of this stuff that happens, universally speaking, astrologically speaking, it is all just a mirror for what's occurring within our own being. So when we look to these kinds of tools, we look so that we can kind of see what it is that's going on within our own being, some of the energies that potentially could be rising up for us during this time. Now, it's for going inwards and seeking that internal illumination. What is the purpose of that? To braid energy and initiative together for the express purpose of moving forward. And it's time, you guys. I can't tell you guys this kind of stuff enough, how it is time for us to step up. It's time for us to accept our role. It's time for us to be willing to be seen, to be experienced, to be felt into this time and space, remembering this is my time, this is my space, and it's time that I accept the responsibility that comes with living into that. Oh boy. I'll be right back. I got my little buddy in here, and he is climbing up a piece of my artwork like a little fart head. We'll turn that around. So sorry, you guys. So we cannot waste any more time. We're literally in that precarious place where, as we've shifted more into this Aquarian age, which is supposed to be this age of peace and light and all of these things, I think it's that thing of people literally think, I've told you guys this before, like a light switch is going to flip. Suddenly we were in one age, now we're in another age. That's not how it works. Our vibration has to shift. Things have to leave us. We have to consciously remove certain things from our energy so that we can vibrate at that vibration of that new age, so that we can meet the energy of the new space, so that we can then open ourselves up to more potential, more energetic opportunity through that door. Where's the door? In here. That means I have to come back to myself. To be responsible during this time and space, I know a lot of people don't like that word. What I'm referencing is not that you're responsible for everybody else, but you are responsible for yourself. You're responsible for your conscious engagement, your conscious contribution into this world. That is your legacy. That is what you offer universally, is that energy that you draw into yourself, right? And the God part of ourselves, that God aspect of our being, which is the foremost aspect of who and what we are, no matter what lies we've told ourselves, that we're these frail, fragile creatures, or whatever it may be, that humans are lowly and barely worthy of being saved. We are God, source, divine, great spirit energy. That is the foremost aspect of our being. That is what we are. So we have to learn to connect to that aspect of our being, to draw it forward, which means to meet our experience with the energy of love, acceptance, and allowance. So it's really time to start doing those internal works. It's really time to start healing our own being, to lift ourselves up. And when we lift ourselves up and we meet that new vibration, that new state of being, we invite through our energetic expression other people to rise up and do the same. So it's that 100 monkeys theory, right? You get 100 monkeys doing it and it lifts. The high tide lifts all boats. So, today I just want us to be thinking about, like, am I actively engaged in my life experience? Am I being conscious with the way I interact? How is it that I'm choosing? How is it that I am speaking? How is it that I am taking action? Is it from the knowing of the truth of my being, or is it from the old stories, the stigmas, the dogmas, the social programs, and all of those kinds of things, right? And if we find that we're not living from the truth of our being, this is the time to start. It's time to start getting to know yourself. It's time to start healing the old wounds. Stop resisting those things rising up, allowing them to be seen so that that energy can be cleared. So let's go ahead and get started today in our easy seated practice. We're going to start with our easy seat. Nice slow flow. Connecting back to that interior part of our being by dropping the shoulders back and down, coming long through the spine, closing the eyes, and breathing into the body. Nice deep breaths. Focusing on an equal inhalation to an equal exhalation. Drawing the attention, the awareness back inside of the being. Connecting to your own power, connecting to that I am. Gently and slowly opening up those eyes whenever you're ready. Go ahead and take those hands outside of those hips, gently framing the body. Rest the fingertips into the earth and just grounding. Sending those roots out through those fingertips, those sits bones, all of the points of contact from the body to the earth. Affirming once again, this is my time, this is my place. On your next inhalation, keep the eyes closed ever so gently. Draw the arms overhead, reaching those fingertips into the sky. Biceps are hugging the ears, shoulders are resting in the sockets. The arms, the hands are the antenna of the heart. So drawing that pranic energy into the body and sending love into all of those parts of your being that are feeling tired, that are feeling stress or tension. Exhale. We're going to cactus out those arms, press the heart space forward. Inhale, reach those fingertips back into the sky. Exhale, drop it down. Keep it going. Gentle flowing movement. This time we're going to drop those elbows into alignment with the shoulders. Palms of the hands are shining forward. We're going to inhale, twist to the left side. Exhale, twist to the right side. It's like that washing machine motion. Eyes are closed. Focus is on the brow point center. Come back to center. Inhale, reach those fingertips back into the sky. Exhale, hinging forward from those hips, releasing the palms of the hands down into the mat. Forehead falls towards the earth. Stretch those fingertips as far forward as feels comfortable and safe for you this morning or today, this afternoon, whenever it is that you're practicing. Breathe into the body. On your next inhalation, walk those hands back up towards the body. Grab onto the shin bones. We're going to inhale, press the heart space forward past the biceps. Exhale, round through the spine. Inhale forward, exhale back. Keep it moving. Moving as fast or as slow as feels comfortable and safe to you today. Remembering to never press into pain or tingling or numbness. Take care of your own body. Take care of your own being. Remembering this is not a competition. This is an opportunity to connect, to grow, to shift, to expand, to release. Inhale to center. Twist the body, taking the left hand behind the left glute. Right hand comes to the outside of the left thigh. Apply a little pressure there so that you can twist into that posture, gazing over the left shoulder if it feels safe on the neck. And breathing into the body, sending that pranic breath into all of those areas of your being as you receive that pranic energy, that universal life force energy. Love that energy as it comes into your being. That's what's going to magnify it, allowing it to project into all of those areas of your being that need it, and sending it out into the universe as that vibrational experience, that beautiful vibration that only you can emit. Untwisting the spine. This time taking the right hand behind the right glute, left hand to the outside of the right thigh, gazing over the right shoulder. And untwisting the spine. We're going to come down onto the right forearm, reach through the left fingertips, keeping that shoulder drop back and down. Both sits bones grounded into the earth. So if you need to come up a little bit away from that forearm to assure that those sits bones are both resting in the mat, then do so. And sweep it down, take it to the opposite side. Sweep it down, rising up. Taking those gentle shoulder circles, inhaling up on the front, exhaling back on the down, down on the back. I can talk, I swear. Then coming towards the other direction, inhaling up on the back side, exhaling down on the front now. Release those shoulders down into their sockets. We're going to come up on the hands and knees for that tabletop position. Hips stacked on top of the knees, shoulders stacked over the wrists. Inhale, tip the tailbone up, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, round through the spine, chin comes to the chest. Inhale, exhale. Keep it moving. Come back into that tabletop position. We're going to begin to take those deep sweeping hip circles, shifting the hips to the right side, drop the glutes back towards the heels, hips come to the left, forward, keep it going in that circular motion. Next time you find yourself towards the front, take it in the opposite direction. Come back into that tabletop position. We're going to drop down onto our left side. Come down and release that, or put that hand just behind your left ear. Long through the legs to start. Go ahead and bend the left knee. Right leg is extended. You can keep those right fingertips grounded into the mat, or you can take those hands to the hip, just listening to the body and discovering what feels most comfortable and safe for you. We're going to inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, drop it down. Release it down. We're going to take our toes towards the top corner of the mat. Exhale, drop it towards the back. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Keep it moving. Really lifting those legs as you tap those corners. Draw it in, breathe for a moment, closing the eyes, take a couple deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Lengthening through that right leg once again. This time we're going to take tiny circles forward. Tiny circles back. We're going to kick out through the leg almost at an angle. Pull it in, kick it out, pull it in, flexing those toes. Now take it straight. Exhale, release that leg down. Gently massage the side of the thigh. And then we're going to roll over and take it to the opposite side. Balancing out both sides of the body. Go ahead and bend the right knee. Keep the left leg extended. Inhale, kick it up. Exhale, drop it down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Tap the toes forward. Tap them back. Pull it in, rest through the leg for a moment, close the eyes, in through the nose, out through the mouth a couple times. Then lengthening back through that left leg, tiny circles forward. Tiny circles back. Pull the leg in, kick it out at an angle, pull it back in, kick it out. We're really working those legs and those glutes today. You might be feeling this one tomorrow, actually. Now directly out, directly in. Rest that thigh gently down on top of the other. Massage the side of that leg if you need to. Then coming back up onto the hands and knees. Sorry, my pants keep falling. Curling the toes under, pressing the hips into the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, come straight, plank. Exhale, downward dog. 2 more times. Inhale, plank posture. Exhale, downward dog. 1 more time at your own pace. This time, we're going to walk those feet forward just a tiny bit. Bend through those knees. Shoot it forward into the plank. Exhale, drop it back towards the heel. Inhale, plank. Exhale, back. 1 more time. Release those knees down into the earth. Uncurl those toes. Happy baby. Take a moment to breathe into the body. Relax into your being. You're so much stronger than you think, not just physically, but emotionally, spiritually. You can look at the things that you think are ugly. You can create the changes necessary to step into your power. You're so much more than you ever realized you were. It's time to open our eyes and to see ourselves with those spiritual eyes. To honor our truth. To heal our wounds. Come back up on those hands and knees. Curl those toes under. Press the hips into the sky. Gently walk those hands back up towards those feet. Hang in your forward fold for a moment. And breathe into your body. Releasing the weight of the crown of the head completely into the earth. Taking those pinkies into opposite elbows, finding some gentle movement, or keeping those fingertips grounded into the earth. Right hand comes in front of the left foot. Left palm gently rests on the inside of the right hand. Inhale, lift up through those left fingertips, reaching them into the sky, twisting and gazing towards those hands if it feels safe on the neck. Otherwise, keeping a neutral gaze. And exhale, release those hands back down. Left hand comes in front of the right foot this time. Twist through the spine and reach. Exhale, release it down. Hands come underneath the heart space. Gentle bend in the knees, rolling up through the spine, vertebra by vertebra, nice and slow. Arms coming overhead. Exhale, hands at heart center, Tadasana. Breathe into the body. Fully present with your own being. Feeling into your own energy. Inhale, arms come overhead. Exhale, cactusing out the arms. Inhale, reach those fingertips directly into the sky. And exhale, hinging forward from the hips. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release those hands. Gentle bend in the knees. Roll it up. 2 more times, own pace. Meeting in that Tadasana or mountain pose. Take those feet together. Toes to touch, heels slightly apart. We're going to come into that Garudasana eagle pose. So gently bend through the knees. Inhale, open up wide through those beautiful broad wings. Exhale, right hand swings in front of the face. Left arm swings underneath. Wrap the arm around so that palms come to touch. Or rest those hands on opposite shoulders, whatever it is that's calling to you today. Gently bending through those knees. Grounding through the right leg so that you can pick up the left, wrap it around. Toes can come behind the right calf. Hang at the side. You can kickstand those toes if you need to, offering more support, more grounding energies. Lift those elbows up away from the heart space as you gaze between those arms. That drishti gaze, that one point of still focus. Squeezing, squeezing. And exhale, flying out of it. Release that foot down into the earth. Pedal out through those legs so that we can take it to the opposite side. Toes come to touch. Heels gently, slightly apart. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, left arm comes forward. Right arm drops underneath, wraps around, palms touch. Gentle bend in the knees, grounding through the left leg so that you can wrap the right leg around. Lift the elbows away from the heart. Exhale and fly out of it. Releasing those feet down to the mat, pedal it out. Inhale, arms come overhead. Exhale, hinging forward, lifting up through the right leg, reaching through both fingertips towards the front wall. You can kickstand on those toes if you need to. Releasing those hands back for that Superman pose if that's what feels most comfortable and safe. Inhale and rise back up. Exhale, cactus out the arms. Inhale, lift the fingertips into the sky, taking it to the opposite side, grounding through the right leg, hinging forward, up through the left foot. Take it into the same expression on the side as you did on the opposite side. Inhale and rise up. Exhale, cactus out those arms. Inhale, fingertips rise into the sky. Exhale, fierce pose. Pelvis is tucked underneath the body, fingertips reaching into the sky, biceps hugging the ears. Focusing on the breath. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release those hands back to frame the body. Stepping back through the right leg. Front heel should dissect the arch of the back foot or be in alignment with the back heel. Toes of the back foot are out at a 45-degree angle. Sinking into posture so that that front knee is stacked on top of the front ankle. Hands are going to come up underneath the neck, just like so. Prayer pose, fingertips gently resting underneath the chin. On the exhale, we're going to open up through those hands. Lift the gaze to the sky if it feels safe. Exhale, take it back down, neutral gaze. Inhale up. Exhale down, just like so. Ready? Inhale up. Exhale down. Releasing the right hand down into the earth, reaching up through the left fingertips, or dropping those fingertips down around the back side of the body. Fingertips fall at the right hip, gazing over the left shoulder if it feels safe on the neck. Untwisting the spine, releasing those fingers back into the earth. Both hands frame that foot. Inhale, step forward with the right foot so that it might meet the left. And inhale, rise up. Exhale, cactus out the arms. Inhale, reach the fingertips into the sky. Exhale, take those hands back down to frame the body towards the thighs. Inhale nice and deep, and then exhale, step back with the left foot this time. Sinking into your posture. Hands come into prayer pose, fingertips gently resting under the chin. Inhale up. Exhale down. Back towards the front. Releasing the left hand inside of the left arch. We're going to cartwheel down this time, so release those hands to frame the body. Inhaling up through the left hand. Release that hand inside the arch of the right foot, twisting through the spine. Take that gentle bind if you want to here, gazing over the right shoulder if it feels safe, or up at those fingertips. Inhale, release. Drop that hand to frame the foot. Stepping forward with the left foot to meet the right. Gentle bend in those knees. Hang in your forward fold. Grounding through all four corners of both feet. Bending through the knees. Gently rolling up through the spine, vertebra by vertebra. Arms come overhead. Exhale, cactus out the arms. Inhale, fingertips rise into the sky, prayer palms. Exhale, releasing them all the way down into the mat as you hinge forward from those hips. Inhale, rise up. 2 more times. Step it out. Take those legs wide. We're actually going to keep our toes forward. Inhale, arms come overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Hands release underneath the heart space. We're going to walk those hands in front of the left foot. Release the glutes down towards the left heel. Keep that right leg extended. You can lift up through those toes, pointing them directly into the sky, flexing the foot, or you can keep the foot grounded into the earth. Rise up, hands come to heart center if it's in your practice. Drusty gaze, one point of still focus. Release those hands down into the earth. Inhale, press the hips into the sky. Walk the hands in front of the right foot. Release the glutes down. Same expression of this posture on the right side as you did on the left. And exhale, release those hands down into the mat. Inhale, press the hips up into the sky. Walk those feet back together so we can come into that frog pose. Inhale, come up high on the toes. Exhale, drop the glutes towards the heels, knees come wide, gaze is forward. Inhale, stay high on the toes, drop the forehead towards the knees, crown of the head falls towards the earth. Exhale down, inhale up. Do as many of these as you comfortably can. Moving as fast or as slow as you need to. Release those glutes down towards those heels. Inhale, rise up. Palms of the hands come to heart center. We're finding that Gyan Mudra, releasing those fingertips towards the earth, thumb and pointer finger touch. Releasing those hands down into the mat. Take the knees to touch. Drop the knees down into the earth. Keep the pinky or all those toes curled under. If you need to adjust those pinky toes, reach down, tuck them back underneath, clearing out those meridians, those energetic lines of the body. Left hand on top of the heart, right hand on top of that. Closing the eyes, focusing on the brow point center and breathing into the body. Exhale, release those hands down into the mat. Tap out the tops of the feet. Drop the glutes down into the earth. Swing the legs around in front of you. Frame those legs with those hands. Release the spine ever so slowly, gently down into the earth, vertebra by vertebra. Walk those heels up towards the glutes. Allow the soles of the feet to find each other. Left hand on the belly, right hand on the heart. Close the eyes and breathe. Releasing those hands down to frame the body. Super gentle and slow. Inhale, lift those legs back up. Soles of the feet find the earth once again. Inhale, draw the knees into the chest. Give yourself a tight squeeze. Holding on to just the right leg. Inhale, lift up through the left. Exhale, release it down, nice and slow. Reaching out through the right arm. Left hand comes outside of the right leg. Draws it across the body, twisting through the spine, gazing over the right fingertips for the full expression, if it feels safe on your neck. Untwisting the spine, draw the knees back into the chest once you align your body. Holding on to just the left leg now. Inhale, lift up through the right. Exhale, take it down into the earth with grace and ease. Reaching out through the left hand. Right arm comes to the outside of the left leg, pulls it across, gazing over the left fingertips this time. And untwist the spine. Draw those knees back into the chest. Take those hands to the outside edge of those feet. Knees come into the armpits. Happy baby posture. Taking some gentle movement or remaining in stillness. Releasing those legs whenever you're ready, lengthening through the body. Arms frame the body. Palms can be face down or face up. And relax into the earth, into your own being. Life gets lighter when you love yourself. When you finally allow yourself to believe and know you deserve a beautiful life, that you are worthy of your own existence. When you recognize that you've been told myths and lies about who you are. And that means there's a truth out there to find and claim. A truth that says you are valued not because of what you earn, but because of who you are. Something about you is unique. Many somethings. Something about you is vital. Something about you makes sense. You are here for a reason. You matter. When you accept your own love, you open the door to possibility, to see yourself in your life in a whole new way. When you stop trying to earn your worth out there, you find that you never had to go find your worth. You only had to rediscover it within. You are you for a reason. Don't stop searching for those reasons. There's a reason you exist, if only to learn how to live and thrive and love in a world just like this. Really slow and gentle, start coming back to the body, back to the self. Slowly wiggling the fingers and toes. Wrapping hands around the wrists, feet around the ankles. Take any gentle stretches that you might need. Rolling over onto the right side in the fetal position whenever you're ready. Pressing into the palm of the left hand, drawing yourself upright in a comfortable seated position so that we can complete our practice today with 3 long Sat Nams. Hands come into the prayer pose, tucking the thumbs into the breastbone. Inhale nice and deep. Exhale fully and completely. And inhale to begin. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Namaste. Sat Nam. I am truth. Truth is my name. Namaste. I honor that truth, that unique vibration that only you can emit without the desire to change it. Thank you so much for joining me today, you guys. I hope you guys had a great class. It's a busy season. We're throwing ourselves up into the holidays now. So take great care of yourself. Be gentle and kind with yourself through this holiday season. I will look forward to seeing you guys next week. So until then.